That could have been one of us.
Yes, it was someone.
Oh, I saw Alibeth.
Welcome to Game 1 of the Seektag Mini-League here at Coaldrops Yard, just north of King's Cross in central London. In today's night game, 4 players, Nikita, Alibeth, Planky and me, will be trying to spot each other without getting seen. It's extreme hide and seek, where we'll have to hide and seek at the same time. The rules are very simple. Everyone wears a secret number on their front and back. If you see someone's number, that's proof you spotted them and you get 5 points. But if they see you back at any point during the game, you will lose those points and neither player will score. You have to see them and get away with it. You also have to be sure about what you've seen, because entering a wrong number will lose you 3 points. Players can also score points when they tag a zone by scanning QR codes hidden at each zone location. In this game there are 3 zones, each worth 2 points, and players must tag at least 2 zones. The game is about to begin and we're spread across the map, each frantically trying to come up with a plan that will allow us to be sneakier than everyone else.
Of the games we're playing today, this one's going to be the brightest. As you can see, it's already starting to get pretty dark.
There are some areas here that are very well lit. It's quite dark, the rest of the space. So it'd be quite nice if I stayed out of the lit areas and everyone else didn't.
So my strategy today for Seektag is going to be, I guess, more sneaky and less speedy. Because I can't really, or I'm not supposed to run because I have a knee injury. But I may run, but we see. Anyway.
We have compulsory tagging of 2 zones. Do we go for zones first, or do we try and do spotting and then come back to zones later?
I'm just going to start off by finding the first checkpoint, which is nearby, and then I'm going to try and go to my hiding space, which is near the lifts, and that's like a space where I try and spot people and then go up and down the lift.
But yeah, there are 2 levels. I do know the ways to go between the 2 levels through lifts and stairs and secret passageways. There are no secret passageways.
Alright, I think the strategy is I'm going to try and get 1 zone tag early, then go to spotting, try and spot people, and then towards the end of the game, it's only a 12-minute game, towards the end I'm going to try and get another zone tag and we'll see how that goes.
And then after that, I'm just going to wing it. Maybe towards the end, I'll find the second checkpoint.
I want to start kind of near the first... Oh no, not now of all times. Come on, Shoo.
It is getting dark and it's going to start getting really difficult to spot people unless you're pretty close by or they're standing still. So the other strat is going to be try and keep moving, because the more you're moving in this low light, the harder you are to see. It really starts to affect things as it gets darker. Will it work? Nah, we'll see. Maybe we can adapt if it doesn't. Okay everybody, welcome back. We're here again, King's Cross, as it's getting dark tonight. Game is literally about to begin. We're going to see if we can go and spot some people. What zones do we have here? Story, kitchen, and black box. Okay, I know where all of those are. I'm going to try and get a zone tag early, and I know that story is just up here. So I'm going to try and do that early on in the game.
What I didn't know is that there was already 1 other player near that zone.
So I'm going to try and go for the first checkpoint, which is really close by. I think it's upstairs. Just going to hope no one sees me at the side. There we go. Got that. So now I'm going to try and go to my hiding space near the lifts.
So, story is right above me. I'm going to go for this, if I possibly can, quite quickly. I don't think there's anybody up here. No one I can see. Just looking around. I'm absolutely lit up, which is not very helpful. Oh, please tag it. Okay, there we go. From here, God, I really should have thought about what the plan was from here.
Right, so I'm going to go downstairs here. Okay, no one's there.
Going down.
I'm just going to hope there's no one when I open the doors to the lifts, that no one's waiting for me.
Where doors open?
Okay, no one's there. just going to come to the side for a bit.
As Alibeth settles into her hiding place with a pretty good view of kitchen right across the concourse, I'm floundering in one of the brightest areas of the arena, having just realised that my plan ran out right after tagging my first zone.
Maybe we go down? I'm struggling to want to go up. Just saw movement there, I'm not sure what that was. What was that? Right in between here. I need to get out of here though, because people are going to be coming for that checkpoint. Oh no, okay. Let's go straight across. Okay, this is high stakes. Okay. Don't know if that was clever. Really high stakes. We'll go straight for our tags. The plan is out the window, guys. The plan is completely gone. There is no plan anymore.
And what I really need to do is get to the opposite side, because there's a checkpoint on the opposite side. Oh, I see someone, but I don't know their number.
Let's get out into relative darkness.
I'm gonna try and cross over. Oh no, wait.
Okay. The good thing about that is that both of those compulsory zone tags are now done. And I can just focus on spotting, which I quite like. I like the sound of that.
I think I just saw 273. Let me see if that's correct. Yes. Okay.
That gives me an interesting situation now, because what do I do? Which way do I go?
Okay, still nobody behind me. Alright, one checkpoint in. And let's be a little careful here. Don't want anybody to spot me so early on. Okay, I think we cleared that pretty well. I don't see anybody on the top.
Oh, that's an interesting sight line down there. Oh, who is that running there? Who was that running there? Was that someone? Yes, it was someone. Oh, it's just a jogger. It's just a jogger. Oops.
It's currently so dark on the canal towpath that when Planky saw a glimpse of someone running, he thought a player might have just spotted him and was fleeing the scene. In Seektag, if you think someone has definitely seen your number and you don't think there's anyone else watching you, there's no reason not to run them down and counterspot them, taking away their points for seeing you. At the last second, he realised it was just an innocent bystander jogging along the canal. What Planky didn't know was that just a bit further along the towpath, Nikita was making her way to her next objective.
Time to hobble fast to the next checkpoint. Wow, I forgot how long this way is though. It essentially goes around all of like the shopping center bit and then comes out on the other side. So hopefully we have enough time to also see people and get our second checkpoint.
So in this game, the 3 zones that are active are all in the main shopping area, the other side of this building. Now, one of them is right down the end. There's a canal that runs right here, and one of those zones is on the canal. Just saw somebody running. Is that one of us? That could have been one of us, because they didn't come out.
to get 2 zones. Looking at the numbers, Nikita's tagged a zone, Ben has tagged either 1 or 2 zones already, so everyone's already gone for the zones. Everyone's got their zones, I guess, because you only get multiples of 5 for spotting, which means everyone is just on the prowl now. Which means that if I can guess, if no one else has figured out that everyone's already gone for the zones, and I still need to get my 2nd zone. Actually, a few people do, I guess. Then maybe I can use that to my advantage if everyone's hogging a sight line. If I can figure out what that sight line might be. Anyone running right now just sends me straight off. It's like, who is that? What do they want? Oh, okay. No, this way's going to put me in the den, isn't it? But both the zones are this way. The dilemma is it dark enough up here that no one can read my numbers? Maybe. Oh, this is way too exposed. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Talk about that in a second. 465. Let's just do that now. 465. Yeah. Nah, that's not happening. I'm gonna have to go round the long way, aren't I? That was planky. Uh-oh. I've got time. Oh man, okay. I got away with it, but I now need to actually exit this area without him realising. I think he's gone around the end of the building. Oh my god, okay. Right, look guys, in this game where there's only 4 of us, every spot is really valuable. And the fact I just about seem to have managed to get away with that, is a really, really good thing. And then he came back and I had to try and get away with it again. So what do we do from here? Let's have a quick look, see how this is going. I need a plan.
So we gotta be careful, so just to make sure nobody else is also trying to get the same checkpoint at the same time. Anybody down? No. Okay, let's get this quickly. Okay, that's good. That's 4 points. So, going to try to spot some people actually now. I don't see anyone. So we are going to have to move. Where are these people?
Since we last checked in with her, Alibeth has left her secret hiding place and headed across the concourse to Tag Kitchen, and is hiding precariously behind a plant pot, just out of sight of Nikita on the upper level. It's an incredibly risky place to be.
Okay, so now I've got 2 checkpoints, and I've got Den. Now I wonder if I can get one more checkpoint, the black box checkpoint.
Okay, don't see no one. So let's try going down.
I feel like I need to run and hide underneath a bench or something. I'm going to try and go a bit further towards this checkpoint and find another hiding place.
Oh, I saw Alibeth. I saw her. Oh, I cannot see her number though, she's quite far. How do I get across without her seeing me though? And I'm quite exposed if somebody's trying to spot from the top. Oh, I see a number. 852? Was that an 852 or an 857?
Having worked his way around the top of the arena, Planky is now walking right into the middle of the action. If he'd arrived just 10 seconds earlier, he would have had an easy spot on Nikita, just as she was distracted by catching a glimpse of Alibeth.
Someone's holding this place, surely. There's Nikita. There's Nikita. What is that number? Something 7. Oh, something 7. At the very least, I can get out of here and get this. Thank you. Okay, that's my zones done. Okay, I saw where Nikita was, I didn't get the number.
Okay, I know she ran towards the first checkpoint that I was going for.
Unaware of Planky, Nikita is fully focused on tracking Alibeth and has correctly assumed that she must be trying to tag the black box zone by the canal.
Got to be careful now in case someone's around the corner. Here we go. Last checkpoint. Okay, so now I've got all the checkpoints. Ooh, and I'm top of the leaderboard for now. So now I've just got to spot some people.
And I got 2 numbers. I got 8-5. I need to know if it was a 2 or a 7. Okay, we need to run through this really exposed bit. Oh, I hope nobody's seen me.
I knew this was a danger zone.
8-5-2.
To score points, you have to see someone and get away with it, without them seeing you back. So in this situation, where Nikita and Alibeth bumped right into each other, their scores will cancel out and neither player will score. However, there was one other player who caught sight of this interaction.
I have one spot though, which is massive. It seems like I still have that. So in an ideal world, in order to win, I probably need at least one more. How to do that? Or I could run down the canal and tag that third optional checkpoint. I could do that, in which case I'm kind of safe. I would definitely be above Alibeth if nothing else changes. That might not be a bad idea, but other people may be going for that. Either way, I'm not in a great spot right here, so let's just do that out of not having another good plan. And I don't see any activity here, so we're just going to go ahead, get on this towpath. This is going to be really difficult because it's got so dark already. I'm not going to be able to tell if people are... Actually, that's a good point. I'm not going to be able to tell, which means no one else will be able to tell. So, as long as I can get away quickly, I'm relatively hidden here. There is somebody... Okay, I can see the checkpoint down there. I just saw somebody lingering around that. I wonder... This is so tough. Somebody is there. I'm trying to work out if they're going to be able to see me. I think that's a player, you know. Somebody is hanging around by that checkpoint. And now they're coming this way. Okay. I think that's a player just because there's no other reason to stand right there. They popped back out after they went in for a moment. That seems like player behaviour to me, so what I'm going to try and do... Oh, this is so lit up, this is a terrible idea. What I'm going to try and do is look over the edge of this wall when they come past and see if I can see them. From above. I'm above the towpath now. This is terrible. I'm so lit up here. is a player. It is a player, but they're too far away, and I think they might have just got a sight of me as well. So, before they get to the end, we're going to go back. Since this little area is working well for us. That is who we're looking for. Right there. That is our person. I'm in a bad spot. Let's go back. Alright. Holy moly, that worked. 907. What's up? Man, nearly. It wouldn't help me though, because I need to spot other people. 907. I'm in the lead. It's just a big game of hide and seek. We've only got a minute left.
And if you don't get found, you win.
Yeah, you have to hide and seek at the same time. So I'm trying to spot other people without them seeing me. I've got two people, so I'm good. If 45 seconds can go by, I'm just going to get on the towpath so I don't get seen here. Thanks, man. Alright, guys, that went really well. That went very well. What I need to do now is last for 24 seconds without getting seen. And then we've got it. Oh wow, okay. I can't believe I got away with using that area twice. That's so powerful. And it was a player. It was Nikita. This is just so dark here though. Oh, I'm so hidden, right. Game is up. That is it. I think that worked, guys. Unless someone saw me at that last second and I didn't get the update, I think that worked. That's crazy. I mean, I'm gonna have to remember that spot, because in these highly competitive games, that really is just so overpowered, that area, because you can get into that darkness, use those pillars. I can't believe I managed to evade Planky twice as well, because he came back. Nightmare, but still managed to make it work. Very, very happy with that. Let's see if we can repeat it in the next game though, hey? Thank you for riding along though. This has been a fun one. I'm almost thinking I'm hiding still, but I'm not. The game's over. I'm just coming back.
I did, yeah.
Oh, you saw me? Where?
I got you. When you went to kitchen provisions.
Where were you?
I was on the other side.
Of what? Like where?
Ooh, that's one of my secrets.
Okay, no, don't worry. Yeah.
I didn't spot you at all.
I was following you around for a while.
Really? Down there?
I'm not going to tell you, because I might need to use it again.
Poor me, I can't run, and here you are following me.
Yeah. Creeping about. How did that go for you?
Oh, I saw Nikita, but I couldn't see the number.
Yeah.
So I only knew it ended in a 7.
Right.
And all I did was just get all the zones.
Did you see either of us?
No.
Not at all?
Did you see me?
Yeah.
Oh, you got me?
Yeah. I was very close to you. You'll find out, I guess. I can't tell you because it worked so well I might do it again. Okay, so that was a really fun game. The channel is so young still, and so I wanted to jump in and just thank you for watching this video. So something that might not be totally obvious from this video is that we run the game in the video using the PlayCulture app. And the PlayCulture app is an app we've developed over the last few years. It allows you to run your own games. It's completely free. It doesn't advertise to you, none of that stuff. It doesn't collect your data. It is a tool you can use to set up and run tactical outdoor play experiences.
Seektag is one of those things. For Seektag, you do need the numbers that you wear, but we also have another game called Zombies that you absolutely don't need any other equipment for other than your phone. Anyone can download and use that app. You don't have to be us. If you want to make your own videos using it, you can do that. So the other thing you can do if you don't want to set up and run your own events is you can come along to our events. So if you're anywhere near London, then certainly through spring and summer, we run weekly gameplay meetups that are just free turn up and play friendly events where you can just bring your phone along and we bring everything else and you can come and play some outdoor games. Through autumn and winter, we do scale back the events a little bit just because weather is challenging in London. But we are still going to be running stuff, and certainly we're going to run some more community type events for the outdoor gaming scene to get together and start figuring out what we do next. So yeah, if you'd like to get involved in any of that, then do come along and take part, because we are looking for that community. We're trying to light a bit of a beacon here and find those people who want to push this art to the next level. It's also just really fun. So yeah, come and play. And I'm going to talk a little bit about how we arrived at this video as well, because this process of producing this type of content has been a relatively long journey, actually. We're doing something a little bit new. There are a few similar things on YouTube, but nothing that quite tries to take video games and literally translate it to the real world. So we've bumped into a lot of challenges in terms of producing content that shows gameplay and shows people in the real world playing games, but also gives you, the viewer, what you need to understand what's happening, especially if it's a game you haven't played before. At this point, Seektag is a very young game as well. Not many people in the world have played Seektag, so there's a lot of context there. Getting that context across in a way that makes it entertaining to watch has been a real journey. We started out, you might like to know, with just me with a camera strapped to my head running around this same arena in King's Cross about 5 years ago when Seektag was just beginning, and figured out that actually it really doesn't feel the same to watch as it does to play. That's something I wanted to solve, because the whole point of this is that you should get to feel a little bit of that fun and the excitement of sneaking about when you watch these videos. So what was missing? Context, basically. Understanding in the game where you've been already, what you've done, what your limits are, what your goals are. And a lot of that is in your head when you're playing. And a lot of it is also hidden, because when you're playing a game, usually you know something about the people you're playing with. And I find you actually tend to simulate them in your head. So you'll make decisions based on what you think they're going to do. I call it social motivation. We've been playing with this idea quite a lot with game design, but that is also quite a big deal in the entertainment side and producing content like this and making it translate across the screen. It would be very easy to watch this kind of content, people playing games in the real world, and not actually get that at all. For that context of like why people are doing things, like why are they picking those decisions and those plans, for that to be completely lost, that would be very easy. And in a lot of the attempts I've made over the last 5 years to turn this into something that's watchable, it has been lost. And it's been a long journey to figure out how to bring that context with us. I wanted to share with you one very simple innovation that seems obvious now, as all the best ideas do, but was not obvious to me at the start. And that innovation was really in the voiceover. So I was just talking about context of other players. How do you know that if you've never played with the people that are in this video? That's really the job of the voiceover, isn't it? But I found that what I was doing, especially in the first draft of this video, which I shared on Patreon, and thankfully I got brilliant feedback from our patrons. And this is what led to this innovation. The first draft, I was doing an okay job at the voiceover, but I was really just saying what players were doing. Now, it sounds like that should work, right? But actually, that isn't really adding context. To add context, you kind of need to tell the story, like properly tell the story. I was watching Jetlag. Jetlag is one of the only other channels that exists on YouTube at the moment who's doing something anyway similar to what we're doing. And one thing that they're very, very good at on Jetlag is telling the story. And when I say telling the story, what do I mean? Not just saying what people are doing, but saying they're doing this because they know this, they've just done this, the other person that they're aware of is doing this and they think they're going to do that, but actually they're going to do this. You could call it the why. So adding that into the voiceover has suddenly, I think, made this start to work in a way that it wasn't before. So thank you, Jetlag, for that. But realizing what it was that Jetlag was doing to make their stuff work so well as it does. If you haven't checked out their channel, by the way, you should absolutely go and have a look at that. But you're realizing exactly what it was that they were doing was actually a more lengthy and complicated process than I imagined it would be. I thought I was doing a good job in the beginning. It turns out I was missing the point. You need to tell the story, and the story is all of the stuff that you're not seeing on screen. And once I figured that out, I feel like the edit really started to come together. I'm not saying it's perfect. It's definitely not quite there yet, but I think at this point it's starting to come across. Now, this is a very young channel. We are really just getting started in exploring, first of all, the game design and actually building and running these games, but also figuring out where the limits are and where the opportunities are in terms of turning that into entertainment. So I hope that mini insight into how this video came to be was interesting. And if this speaks to you and you like the idea of this type of thing existing in reality, tactical outdoor play for adults being a thing both for entertainment and for taking part, then I hope you will stick around for the journey because we truly are just beginning to explore what this genre could mean. It's actually kind of crazy to me that in 2025 this genre has not been explored. We have the technology. Nothing is really stopping us at this point from taking tactical gameplay and bringing it into the real world. I'm kind of amazed that no one's done it, but I'm also feeling kind of honored that we get to do it because we have so many ideas of where to take this, and we're super excited to see what pushing this genre forward can do. So I hope you want to come along for the ride. We're definitely going to be posting more gameplay content more frequently in the coming months, and we're going to be continuing to develop this format. So you might see things change or update here and there. We obviously are interested in your thoughts. If you have ideas or things you hate or that you love, we want to hear about it. That was my one of my renders just finishing behind me. Yeah, I know it looks like nothing's going on back there, but actually the final graphics for this video, the map graphics, are actually rendering out on these two machines behind me. We're right here, guys. Like, this is cutting edge. We're right on the precipice. So yeah, I hope this speaks to you. I hope you want to see more of this. I hope you want this to exist as a thing for people to play with in the real world. We are loving pushing this forward, and we have big plans, so much stuff to come. We need to find you. If you're one of those people, if you're still watching at this point, let's face it, maybe you are. We need to find those people and bring this genre into existence, I think. I think it's about time this exists, and we see how far we can go with this. So just one final time, I just want to say thanks for watching. That is it. We're going to be back with the other 2 episodes of this mini league. You'll have to stick around, I suppose, to see who wins. Not that it matters a lot, but this is just the first one. But thank you. Seriously, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here right at the ground floor. I can't wait to see where this goes. I'm going to shut up now and see you later. See you on the next one.